Alright, so for this trick, I can show you that I have 1, 2, 3, and 4 jokers like this. So here is what we are going to do. We're going to take the first joker here, and I'm going to make sure you can see this joker the entire time. And here are the other 3 jokers. What we're going to do is we're going to take this joker and we're going to leave it right here on top of the pack. Now, for those of you that don't know, jokers can actually be wild cards. So that means if you're missing a card, whether you're playing a game or whatever, the joker can be used for that card as a replacement. So if I spin the packet and I snap my fingers, you will see that the joker actually turns into the jack of spades like this. So now, if the joker turned into the jack of spades, maybe the jokers can turn into the other 3 jacks. So if we go 1, 2, 3, if I snap my fingers, those are the other 3 jacks to make up 1, 2, 3, 4. That was the trick. If you would like to see how this is done, be sure to stick around for the tutorial. Okay, so here is the trick. Now this one is more advanced. And I thought, because I've been uploading a lot of beginners and intermediate stuff, I would try to go to the expert level. So this is going to be one of those tricks. And tomorrow I have another trick that uses some sleight of hand too. So be sure to stick around for that. So here's how you're going to do the trick. The first thing you're going to need to do is take out a deck that has 2 identical jokers. Now you don't have to, but I think it comes in handy if you do have like 2 identical jokers. If you don't know what this deck is, this is actually the Dead Hands deck by Xavier Spade, which I actually have a review on. Comes with a double backer and a blank card, and then a sticker too. So make sure you check out that review if you haven't. I believe there's some decks left, but I will leave the link down below so you can check for yourself. So once you have your 2 jokers, you can take out any 4 of a kind you would like. I use jacks, but you don't have to use jacks. Here's the setup. If you would like to do how I did this, because obviously, if you're going to do the ace of spades is going to be the highest card. And so in this case, if you want to use the spade, here's how you're going to set this up. So you're going to have the jack of diamonds, jack of spades, jack of hearts, and the jack of clubs. If you turn this over, jack of diamonds is on top, jack of clubs is on the bottom, and then you have your heart and your spade. You're going to turn that spade the other direction, so it looks just like this. So 1 joker on top, and the other joker on the bottom. So this is going to be your packet, like this. And now you are all set for the trick. All you have to do is just make it look like you're picking up 4 cards. So any way you want to do that, go ahead. Whether you have a bend in this card so you can lift up, or maybe you have a crimp, or maybe you have the 2 add cards and you can just lift up there and get rid of the add cards. Any way you want to, go ahead. And the last thing you're going to need is the deck. This is just for the cleanup. So you saw in the beginning how I had 4 cards. How did I have that? Well, it's something called the Ascanio spread. You don't have to do this, but this is what I did. So you're going to hold the packet like this. Your middle and ring on the top, thumb on the back. My index is right here and my pinky's off. When you come over, use your thumb and peel off that top card about halfway. And while you're peeling off this card, when you get to about halfway, you're going to use your index finger and peel this bottom card, okay? These are the 2 jokers. Now the spectator is going to see this. So the 2 cards, they're not going to see this, because you would expose that jack, and you want the trick to look like you have 4 jokers, which turn into 4 jacks, or whatever you have. So you hold it like this, peel off this card, and then this bottom card, and then my middle finger contacts that second card, and I peel that off. And keep in mind, now you have 4 cards here, but this is your double, because this has the other jacks like that. So if we go over this again, you have it like this, middle and ring, pinky, off to the side here, index, thumb. Your thumb, while it's peeling off the top card, when it gets about halfway, use your index, contact this bottom card, spread that, and then when it's about to be all the way out here, use your index to pull this out. If you would like a full in-depth tutorial on the Ascanio spread, let me know down below. So once you do this, you can now set this down and show 4 cards. Just make sure they don't spread the cards, or otherwise that will happen. It will flash. So I do this and I show we have 4 cards here. You're going to turn these over, and without spreading and flashing, you're going to do sort of like an Elmsley count. It's a mock Elmsley count. So here's what you're going to do. Now, I don't have a tutorial on the Elmsley count. Once I feel comfortable enough, I will upload a video for the Elmsley count, but I will link a Million Card Tricks video down below, because he did a video on the Elmsley count, and this is where I learned the trick from. So make sure you check out those videos. So here's how you're going to do the count. How I do this is I hold the cards like a regular Elmsley. So my ring finger, is on the bottom right corner. My pinky is right underneath my ring finger, and they're pushing up. My thumb is right here, and then my middle and ring finger, or my middle and index, my bad, is right on this bottom, looks like right corner, is actually the left corner. And then your thumb is right here. So right here where it says Joker, you're going to come over with your other hand, and I hold it like this. So my index is on top, and my other hands are like this. So it's sort of like holding the deck. What you're going to do is use your thumb and push these cards, and you'll notice if you push them, all the cards, you'll be left with the other Joker because of the jacks right here. So that's what you want to do. You want to come over and you want to push these Jokers, okay? So like this, you push it. Now you have this group of cards here. So now you're going to be doing this 4 times, just switching them from different places. So you're going to push this off, and when you are coming back, you're going to use your fingers and lift up, so there's a little gap. You're going to place these in, and now you can use your thumb to push off that second card, okay? So you're like this, you push off, you open up, you grab, and you push off again. Once you have this, you're going to continue, because if you stop, you might flash, and you don't want to do that. So this, going to push off the single card, come back and load it, push off the clump, and then put the single card right here on top. So it looks like this. So make sure that doesn't happen. So you can show we have 1, load it, 2, load it, 3, and then 4. Now you're left like this. So now you're going to be explaining about the Jokers and how they can be wild cards. And you're going to riffle from the back here 1, 2 cards, because you want that face down card. So any way you want to get that face down card, go ahead. Whether that's with your pinky or you want to riffle. But when you have the face down card, okay, you're going to keep your pinky in there. You can see that right there, I believe. And you're going to come over to thumb. So a thumb break. So I come over like this and I hold the breaks. Keep in mind you have that face down jack. You have this other jack. And then you have these 2 Jokers and these 2 jacks here. So what you're going to do is you're going to come over, peel off this joker with your hand, and here's what you're going to do. This is all happening at once. You're going to lift up your hands like this, but I'm going to do this exposed. When you lift up your hands, all you're doing is dropping those 2 cards, and then you're going to spread these out. But they're just going to see the backs, and they're going to see this 1 joker. So we have our break. You show we have the 1 joker, because keep in mind they think you have 4 jokers here. So if you have identical jokers, then that will be part of the illusion. So you slide that off, and all at once, when you lift up your hand, you're going to drop them 2 cards. And now they're going to be paying attention to this joker. You're going to spread these cards out. So now you explain that you have the 1 joker here and then the other jokers right here. So keep in mind that they're going to be seeing this joker the entire time. So these cards are going to go about halfway right here. And you're going to take this joker, and when you pull it out, they're now going to see face down. This is very important. If you mess up this step, the whole trick is done. So you're going to take this joker, put it right here, what they think is somewhere in the middle of the packet. It's actually on the top of here, or the bottom, depending on how you look at it. Push that down. Remember, they've been looking at here, so if you turn it over, then that isn't gonna work, because they've been looking at here, and you want them to continue looking at here. So when you put these jokers in, you're going to turn this over, and now you're all set. You can now do your Elmsley count. So basically, you're going to hold it like before. So your 2 fingers here, your, what's this, ring and pinky, and then your thumb. My other hand comes over. Use your thumb. Instead of pushing off a group of cards, just going to push off 1. Because your index finger is applying pressure right here. It should be easy to peel off 1. You're going to come back and, okay, so you're going to push this off, and you're going to come back and load this under your fingers while you push off this group. And then you can put this jack on top, and then put this card on top. Just like that. So we're left like this. So you're going to push off that 1 card, load it underneath, grab this group, put that jack on top, and this on top. And then I take it out. I give it a little spin and a little flick like that. I show the jack. You're going to place this on the bottom and then turn the packet over. Because if you turn this over and then put the jack on top, you're going to expose the jack and possibly ruin the whole illusion. So you're going to have your jack, put this on the bottom, and then turn it over. Then to get them other jacks to appear, you're just going to do the same Ascanio spread. So you have the packet like this. Use your thumb to peel off the top jack. When you get about halfway, use your index to grab this other jack right here. Then your middle finger will grab here, and then this is a clump packet. And now you have all 4 jacks. And you can clean up very easily like this. So you're going to grab this packet. It's always going to be the closest to you right here. Always going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, or 1, 2, 3, 4. So you're going to put this down, and when I put it down, I don't just set it down. I give it a little squeeze. So I hold it like this. I just give it a little squeeze to squeeze the air out of it, and then I don't drop it from here, because that could expose it right here. I drop it from here. So I take off the jack, I squeeze it, and then I drop it. And then you can peel these off. Now you do end clean for the jacks, but for the jokers, you do not end clean. Because you have 1 joker here, and then another joker here. So you can either palm these off like this. Better palm than me, hopefully. Or you can get a break right here, double undercut these, and then you can get another break, and then you can palm off any way you want to. But that is the trick for today. I hope you guys enjoyed that one. Let me know how you did, and what other expert intermediate level tricks you guys would like to see. Stay tuned for tomorrow's video, which is a really good trick. That's it, and I will see you guys tomorrow with a new video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and see you later. Bye.